Okay, so I'm going to try and explain this. It's much easier when I'm in person because I can show you in your body in live time. And it's very subtle. But to root and rebound does involve a flexion of the muscle, but you're working with the energy of the ground you're on and the earth to root into it so you rebound up. And this creates a solid connection between you and the earth to hold stability and balance when you're in asanas. So my head isn't relevant here. Hopefully you can see my feet. If I press into all four corners of my foot, I am talking about pressing into the two corners of your toe or your foot mounds. You have your toe mound, and then here's the front of your foot and the back of your foot. You can press into all four corners through your foot. A lot of people mainly press through this corner and cause an internal collapsation of the foot. So we're going to push into all four corners of the foot. And by doing so, you lift up on the arches of your foot, press your toes, toe mounds, and heels into the foot, into the ground, and then lift up on the quads, turn on your calf muscles, and then extend your glutes all the way to the floor. This will create a pelvic tilt to where if I am anteriorly tilted, I'm going to lift up on the quads, lift up on my hip bones, and extend my glutes to my heels. When we do this and then we're rooted into the floor, that creates a stable foundation to then rebound. So we're rooting into the ground by pressing our feet into the floor, engaging our muscles upward, and it allows us to rebound up through the spine and crown of the head. So that is the difference of rooting and rebounding. Whereas if I shake that all out and I just press my feet into the floor, everything is disengaged and nothing is rebounding. So you're energetically pressing into the floor, turning all of your muscles on to pull you up and rebound up toward the sky. When you do this and you are in a dancer pose like you were doing, if I lift my leg up off the ground, root into all four corners of my foot, lift up on the front of my leg, extend my glute down, pull my hip up. That's going to create a very strong locked and sealed alignment of this right leg. I can then take the leg back and tip forward, and my foot won't be wobbling. If you notice your ankle is wobbling when you're in a balance pose, you are not rooting and rebounding. If you are doing a balance pose, even like tree pose, and you are locked in place and your ankle and foot is solid to the ground, like even now, I'm not rooted and rebounding because I'm tipping. If I press all four corners in, engage all of my muscles, work from the ground up, lift the leg, I can lengthen through the crown of my spine even farther and lift my arms up. If I'm not rooted and rebounding and I'm balancing here, and I'm going to be wobbly like this. So really work it from the floor up. And you can do all kinds of things if you are locked into the floor and rebounding upward. I hope this makes some sense. This is the first extensive conversation I've had this rising, so excuse the fumble lips. What is it? You want to be in the show too?